So welcome back to the channel. So we are working on a Ducati today. In this video we are going to clean the chain, and let's do this. So the same as what I do with my bike, a Honda, we are just going to use mineral spirit and gear oil. If it works with Honda, then why wouldn't it work with a Ducati? There's no special stuff with chain, you know. They're just metal with O-rings, and whatever O-rings and chains I have in my bike is definitely the same with this bike. Do you really need a special product for cleaning chains? Not really. So brush, or you can improvise like this, and some gear oil squeezing thingy, and let's start on it. So mineral spirit. So my routine is I'll clean the chain and then I'll clean the bike. But if it's just going to be the chain, then I would do my best not to spread the mineral spirit or the oil around the bike. But because we are going to clean the bike, it doesn't matter because we are going to clean it thoroughly afterwards. Now for cleaning, a harder bristle is easier, or is ideal, just like this, because it really removes the dirt and grime. Now my procedure of cleaning is you clean it thoroughly and then soak it with gear oil later, and then pat dry it, and then drive it around so it will be hot, and then apply gear oil again. Because I don't know if it's true, but oil adheres well or better on hot metal. So I would go around, focus on one area like this, and then later I'll do it like this, and then later like this. I feel like I'm covering everything much effective if I do it like that. So if you don't have mineral spirit, it's actually, I prefer using paraffin or kerosene because they're actually cheaper. So you can also do it here. In situations like this, where there's a lot of layers of grease, there's a very thick layer of grease, then I would actually use a, what do you call that? Let me grab it. I don't know what it's called. This diesel washing gun. Of course, before using this, agitate everything, including the corners. So when you power wash it, it's going to be easier. Now, I would use mineral spirit combined with, they call this dishwashing soap with a bit of water. It just, you need a medium for you to be able to spread the mineral spirit around. Much more effective. As I've said, there's water as a medium, like an expander. This is more water than mineral spirit and soap. Now, if you are not satisfied, you can go at it again. Spray it with water before it gets dry. Now for the inside parts, I would use a power washer. Just make sure not to heat the chain. Sometimes the power washer is just too strong. It might destroy or rip the O-rings. And we are going to dry it with a rug. And then, of course, compressed air, especially the rollers, because that's the most important part of this procedure. Now let's lube it. Now put a drop of gear oil on every roller. This is going to be the messiest part, so now why the rollers? The roller is the only thing that is not actually lubed on the chain. The other side where there's an O-ring, there's lube in it, so no need to lube it again. The rollers, they just get dry. Now the rest will be covered with oil, just a very thin layer to prevent it from rusting, but technically it doesn't need lubing. So we are just actually lubing the rollers. That's it. The rest, it has lube because of the O-ring or the X-ring. Now if you don't have an O-ring or an X-ring, then you need to lube everything. Now I won't be doing this procedure if it's not an X-ring or an O-ring. I would actually remove it from the bike and then soak it, clean it by soaking it in mineral spirit and then soaking it again in oil. But nobody buys non-X or O-ring chains anymore. Well, drag racers, they do, because O-rings, they they produce drag. You know, in drag racing, every millisecond counts. Patience, patience. This is the most tiring part. And then this is where the toothbrush will shine. Now this will cover all the sides with oil. So the chain is totally laminated, if you may say, with oil. And the rest is clean. Is it clean? Let me see. I think it is, yeah. Well, we are still going to let the excess oil fall off, or drain itself, clean the bike, and with the process of cleaning it, it will again drain the excess oil, and we are going to wipe it off afterwards, and that's it. Well, hope you got something from this video. Peace. Last thing to do, wipe off the excess oil so it will not spray around the tires and everywhere.